Hello and welcome to my predictions video for tonight's WWE Elimination Chamber Toronto show. There's only 4 matches on the card and one pretty significant sounding segment, so let's just jump right into it and start the predictions. I'm going to work my way up the Wikipedia page from bottom to top because the first match listed feels like it's going to be the main event. So yeah, and at some point I'll probably talk about Cody and The Rock. So, we're going to start things off with Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens in an unsanctioned match in a WWE ring, in a WWE arena, on a WWE Premium Live event with a WWE referee, commentated by WWE commentators, but it's unsanctioned, guys. They don't sanction this match at all. No, they're going to broadcast it, but they're not going to sanction it. Got it. Okay, so that usual ridiculousness with unsanctioned matches aside, this is one of the more interesting matches on the show to predict, in my opinion, because I could genuinely just see them going either way with this. So my reasoning that I'm going to use is simply that because Kevin Owens has been feuding with Cody for quite a while until transitioning into feuding with Sami, he's not been picking up a whole lot of big, important wins of late, which I know isn't super important to the Kevin Owens character. He's got credibility and heat no matter what. But I think every so often he does need to pick up some wins on Premium Live events. So I'm going to say that Owens wins it. I don't know if this is going to be a definitive ending where the feud does not go to WrestleMania, because honestly, other than a rematch, what are these two going to do at WrestleMania? You know, like, what else is there for either of these men to do? And I can't imagine a WrestleMania with neither man on the card, so I think there's a strong chance they just do a rematch at WrestleMania. Like, maybe this isn't... Like, maybe Owens wins because after they do everything they can to, like, beat the hell out of each other, he takes some cheap roll-up win because he can't actually beat Sami into submission, into actually being beaten. So yeah, maybe they do something like that, like an unsatisfying finish. And if they're gonna do an unsatisfying finish, it's definitely going the heels way, right? So yeah, I'm gonna predict Kevin Owens to win. I really don't know with this one though. By the way, let me know your thoughts on predictions in the comments down below. I'd love to hear who you think is going to win and why, especially if you disagree with me, or even if you agree with me, to be honest, because I'd love to know like what reasoning I've potentially missed. So yeah, let me know. The next match is Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. I feel like this is fairly straightforward. Tiffany's going into a huge title defense at WrestleMania. Trish Stratus is a Hall of Famer in her hometown. Candice LeRae is not really a sort of significant main event level star currently in the WWE pecking order. I think Tiffy and Trish win this, and if I'm gonna be so bold, you know, I was gonna sort of side predict that Tiffy pins Candice, but they could just as easily give it to Trish, couldn't they? But I think the right thing would be to give Tiffany the pin on Candice here to give her momentum going into facing Charlotte. There is a chance Nia and Candice win because of Charlotte. That is always a possibility. But I'm just gonna go with the sort of basic booking 101 of have the champion win going into her biggest title defense so far at WrestleMania. So yeah, Tiffany and Trish to win that one. Next, it's the Women's Elimination Chamber, which is, let me get this right, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Cora Jade, Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Liv Morgan. Yep, got them all in one go. Lovely. This one's tricky. They're going on to face either Rhea Ripley or Io Sky at WrestleMania. I feel like... Okay, so let me work through the possibilities. I feel like Naomi and Bianca are going to be tied up in this Jade Cargill story, so they're kind of out of the running. Alexa Bliss has just returned and then gone to SmackDown, so it seems weird to then give her a shot at the Raw title when they could have simply just put her on Raw if that was the plan. So for meta reasons, I'm going to eliminate Alexa Bliss as a potential winner. I feel like Bayley and Cora Jade are going to fight at either NXT Stand and Deliver or at WrestleMania itself, which kind of just leaves Liv Morgan. And I have heard a few rumblings that there's rumours of a Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Liv Morgan match, because, like, I guess there's a schmoz finish on Raw for Ripley and Io Sky, and Liv wins the Chamber. So, sure, let's go with Liv. My actual gut feeling on this is to go with Cora Jade, because I think that would be really interesting. I guess you could then go into Rhea, Cora, and Bayley, but they've just had Cora and Bayley in a triple threat for the NXT Women's title at Vengeance Day, so I'm not sure they'll do that again. But, you know, it's never a bad idea to bet on the Royal Rumble runner-up to get a title shot at WrestleMania. Look at the history. It's never a bad idea to bet on that. But that said, I'm going to go with Liv Morgan. Sure, it's rehashing the Liv Rhea thing again, but yeah, I just think all the others have pretty good reasons to not be the winner. Admittedly, Alexa Bliss is kind of the odd one out there, with it being like quite a meta reason. Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley could be a lot of fun, like as a program and as a match, but yeah, I'm going to go with Liv. I'm going to go with Liv to win. I'm not confident in this one. And finally, the Men's Elimination Chamber match, featuring John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, and Logan Paul. And I managed to get all 6 in both match, just straight off the top of my head, first try. I'm proud of myself for that. So, in case you didn't notice my shirt, this may be a slight potential spoiler. I'm going for my boy, CM Punk, to lose this match. Shout out Stephen Larson. Yeah, I'm going for CM Punk to lose. I'm also going to pick Logan Paul to lose, and Seth Rollins to lose, and Damian Priest to lose, and Drew McIntyre to lose. I'm going with John Cena. It feels like they're going towards Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre at Mania. Feels like Punk and Rollins are going to be involved potentially in a triple threat with Roman Reigns at Mania. So that kind of takes all of them out the running, and I just don't see it being Logan Paul. I really don't. I can't imagine WrestleMania being sold on the premise of Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul for the WWE Championship. Mostly because I like to think most people would be confident in predicting that Logan's not winning that. Like, it's quite a predictable match. I hope, but I also don't think that the WWE wouldn't put the world title on Logan Paul, at least not currently. Well, the WWE title, maybe the world title, but the WWE title, I don't see it currently. Maybe down the line. That's a different discussion for a different day of whether we think that should happen. But whether it could happen, yeah, I do think it could happen, but not next month. So, yeah, with that in mind, I'm left with John Cena. So, Cena wins, lol, let's go. And I'd be remiss if I did a prediction show for this event without talking about Cody and The Rock. For me, I feel like it's fairly cut and dry that Cody's going to refuse the offer of The Rock. I feel like that's the more compelling story. I guess there's some legs in Cody turning heel and running alongside The Rock, but I don't know. He currently feels a lot like a 2009 John Cena, where it's just like, there's absolutely no way he's turning heel. That's how I feel. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But, yeah, so with that in mind, I think the most likely person to become The Rock's champion is John Cena. And I think the other possible candidates are Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. But as I've got Cena and Cody at Mania, it makes most sense for Cena, Cody's opponent, to be The Rock's choice for champion. Unless they do something like Cena wins the Chamber, Punk becomes The Rock's champion, and The Rock just puts him in the main event. ditto Drew, to be honest. They could do the same with Drew. But I'm going to say that Cena is the one who actually ends up turning. Whether that happens at the show tonight or not, I don't know. But I'm going to say that it's Cena, and we'll just see how this plays out. But, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Predict the matches. Let me know who you think is going to be the Rock's champ, and how it's going to go down. I'm curious on all your thoughts. Leave a like if you enjoyed this predictions video, and subscribe so you don't miss my review tomorrow and all my other wrestling content. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been EBEZA, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.